All right, welcome back to the Coach Approach, everyone. It's Coach Blake of the Black I can't even say my name properly. Coach Blaker, the Black Faker, here with another VOD review. We're going to be looking at, I believe, it is a gold game. We're looking at a gold Sona game here. I chose this game because I thought about going over a Clash game, but I was like, you played solo, so I'll go over your solo game. And B, I just seen an Arcadia and I thought, well, there's probably a couple of macro choices that we probably shouldn't have done. You didn't really inherently straight in, but at the same time, we didn't really do too well either. So we want to see what's going on. We want to see if we could have done anything differently and how we could have made this game play out a lot better. So we're in the lane with Sona. Of course, the thing that we want to do all the time is what? You got it. Analyze. All right, so questions to ask. What does my ADC want to do to win lane? Well, she just wants to survive. If she could throw out some stuff, she will, but she wants to survive, just scale up. What does the enemy ADC want to do to win lane? He wants to just poke, harass, even kill you if he can. He's pretty much a jack of all trades, Jhin is. Last question here is, how can I prevent the enemy ADC from doing what they want to do while also doing what I want to do? All right, so with this in mind, we have the same three options, right? We have mid lane, perma push, or near our tower. Which one is probably the best one to allow Jhin not to be able to do what he wants to do? You got it, perma push, right? If we keep it near our tower, Jhin and Morgana can just throw things under, poke us, harass us. Now, you are a sustain lane, so it's not too bad if you do choose to play near your tower, but you just have a way better upper hand perma pushing them in. So what we're gonna do is when we lane, we want to make sure that we try to stand away from the wave so that when Morgana pulls, she can't really use that as a minion advantage. If you really can't get the ADC to perma push, like you could just type and be like, hey, let's perma push this game. If they really are having a hard time, then by all means, sitting back is fine because it is such a sustained lane. You guys really shouldn't straight up just die because you get low. You'll die because you get caught, if anything. So when you push it in, it just prevents that. So you should be auto-attacking the minion wave right now. A little bit of poke and harass, it's fine. But we should still be auto-attacking the minion wave off of cooldown. So every time your autos is ready, hit the big one. Hit the big one. Hit the full HP minions. Hit them all. Hit them with your autos. Because that will allow us to permanently push this wave. And that will relieve some of the pressure off of us. A really good thing you can do is, if you know your lane is going to be rough, ask your jungler to start top so you can have early prio. Junglers were really, they'll do it. If you're like, hey, can you start top so we can get level 2 first and win our lane or something like that, they'll be like, okay. Not many junglers are going to be like, no, fuck you. Like that's not how it really works. So I mean, you will get those junglers, I guess, occasionally, but just so you can get level 2 and already start that push in. But I'm going to assume you didn't really go into a game with the mindset of doing that. So, by the way, that you're playing, I don't think pushing was on your duty list. The bright side is you're not really playing the lane wrong either. Like we could be in a way better position than what we are right now, but you're not necessarily playing the lane wrong. You're still allowing her to survive and stuff like that. But like I said though, if we get caught, we're donezo. Oh, that blows. Let's go back. Was that even possible? Okay, you didn't. That sucks, honestly. You didn't have your empowered, so like I didn't do any fucking damage, but we shouldn't really went for the kill anyway. We're not a kill lane, you know, we're a sustain lane. So anything we look to do We're not really looking to fight, get kills, or anything like that. Keep that in mind. And that's why it's important to notify what type of lane you are. Are we sustain, poke, kill? Which ones are we? So that we're not going to do anything like outright outlandish to what we're supposed to really be doing, which is just sustaining and maybe poking here or there. I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know how that happened. Okay. Yeah, that fight's doomed. I'm curious what you were thinking here, though. I'm gonna assume you weren't aware of what was happening in the pit. By the way, you're just going for Jin. But you have to notice he's level 7, you're level 5, and she's level 5. There's nothing we can really do here. So even walking up to do anything, especially after the dragon was taken, was like a big no-no. So there is a fight happening, and it looks close. But the objective is taken, just bail. I don't want to say all the time, but 99.999999999 as far as you want to go, percent of the time, you need to bail. The other 0.000 whatever 1%, then you'll be able to make that kind of assumption, you know, on your own. But most of the time, when a play is over, it's because, you know, the objective is gone. So if that's the case, we just leave. Even like right now, there's nothing really that we're getting from this play. Even if we do kill them, we don't get anything. Jin is extremely low, right? I bet you were tilted when he was hella low. But once again, we're just kind of just doing what we're not supposed to be doing. So I'll add. Remember what type of lane you are and stick to it. When you realize, like, okay, we're not a kill lane. I don't really want to look to go kill anything. Or okay, we are a kill lane. We can fight as much as we want. We're really good at it. Like when you're able to differentiate the three of like the roles right there. I mean, of course, sometimes you're multiple. Don't get me wrong. You're easily able to play to what you're specifically supposed to do, right? You don't see Leona's. Okay, you do sometimes, but very rarely. You don't see Leona's just sitting behind the ADC and not doing anything. Most of the time, they're just perma-flying in. That's what they're supposed to do, right? The lane should be really good at fighting, more or less, if that's what they're doing. This is the first time I've actually ever seen this skin in game. I think. Maybe the second, for sure. Does that look like that in game? Or is that just spectate being weird? Because that's like hurting my eyes a little bit. I'm not even gonna front. That psyop skin needs like a change, because that makes my eyes feel weird. I don't really know how to explain it. But it just... That's hella troubling looking. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. Whew. What was I saying? I don't think I was saying anything. I think my comment was over. Just stick it, like I said, sticking to those lanes and how you're supposed to play the lane is very important. Good block, I think. Was it to help her? Wait a second. Did you just get died to the grenade balance? Fucking yikes, that's exactly what happened. Unlucky. Unlucky. Wow, I feel for you. I feel for you hard there. Do you think maybe the skin looks weird because I'm fast forwarding? Maybe that's it. Maybe the colors are like blinking a lot more than they usually do in game. Let me know in the comments below if you guys actually own this skin or play this skin. Like, does it look different because I'm fast forwarding, or does it look the exact same regardless of being fast forwarded? Because this shit is trippy. Okay, so at this point, I mean, we really can't do anything. We just want to look to farm. We have some really late game scaling champions, so we don't want to look to fight. Same, did she really try to steal it? Sona's ultimate doesn't do damage to anything. But, anywho, we want to, God, I can't even think anymore, man. This is a terrible VOD. No? My bad. I apologize. We want to stay to the same sense of we really don't want to fight unless we have to, and we really don't want to fight on our terms. We have to just kind of let them make that mistake and then go for it then. We really don't want to force it at all. So we just want to chill out, kind of do nothing. It isn't going to be a boring mid to late game, but that's kind of what you have to do because your team isn't that great at team fighting anyway until you guys start scaling up. I mean, if we look at the items, she doesn't even have her Mana Moon finished. And then Cassiopeia doesn't have her... Actually, that is finished. I lied. Right? Is that finished? That's finished. Right? How does it look before? It's finished. Yeah, that's finished. I hope it's finished as much as she spams mana in 22 minutes. Actually, it's not finished because it would show active, right? So, like, her thing's not even finished at all either. Does it show you specifically? Oh, it is finished. Okay, it upgrades from Archangels. Okay. You're probably like, Coach, how the fuck do you not know this? Look, there's a lot of goddamn items in this game. Don't get mad at me. For some reason, it doesn't show, like, the thing, though. I thought it usually gives you, like, the mana of how much you have. Oh, it does. It shows it right there. Never mind. I'm blind. I'm super blind. Okay, we don't have Baron. There's no reason to fight this fight. The objective's already gone. It's just kind of the same thing on rinse and repeat, which is why I'm not really saying too much different, because it is just the same thing. And in situations like this, when you don't know what's happening, like you don't really know what's like making this happen, you're not going to rectify it. And so hopefully this makes it so the games that you do play in the future are not going to end up like this, because you know, like, okay, well, this is going bad. We have to try something new. Look how much better that fight went when they make the mistake and we just kind of clean up. That's how it should have been throughout the entirety of the game. Just because one game you go crazy and you get kills and you can be aggressive does not mean you can lead that into the next game. Because every game is different. You have to play differently depending on the situation. There's always 9 different champions that will factor something different. So you have to make sure you remember that. Once again, look at that. Every time they mess up, we just clean them up. Why did it take 25 minutes for us to do that? Why did it take 25? I'm pretty sure we're going to die because we do something we shouldn't do, which is not defend. We're probably going to go ape on a team fight. I bet. Oh, look at it. There it is. There it is. Did I call it or did I fucking call it? Dude, I called that shit hard. Okay. So the homework definitely is going to be just kind of get back to analyzing. Understand how you're supposed to even play your lane. And then once you figure out what you're supposed to lane as and what you're supposed to do, just make sure that you play to that type of lane. As far as number 2, it's very important as well. If a fight's happening, it looks close, but the objective gets taken away, just bail and ping your team back. There's no reason to stay for a fight if the objective is gone, because that's what we even were fighting for in the first place. So it's very minor in terms of how many things you need to kind of correct, so to speak, within this one replay. But that small thing actually has a really big impact, because you will just keep doing the same thing over and over and just getting deeper and deeper into a hole. And then as you see, when you started playing a different way than just running at them all the time as a team, you started killing them. And then, of course, towards the end, the same shit happened, and then you guys all died. So Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys would like a free ride review, remember, join my Discord, link in the description below. Every Friday night and Saturday morning, the chat will be open. But this week, that's going to start next week. This week, it is open right now. So if you guys go ahead and put your op.gg in there, and I can't even speak, man. There's a channel that would open and put your op.gg there. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And also, if you guys want a free coaching every single week or month, just depending on how many you guys want it, we will do that at 200 subscribers. So subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't enjoy the content, please don't subscribe, because I want you guys to be here because you enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. As I always say, have a good rest of your night, day, and thank you guys for approaching this like a coach.